Bonsoir, bienvenue à vous. Hop, on a oublié l'écho. Désolé pour l'écho. Et bonsoir le petit Satan. Comment vas-tu? C'est bon? Hop. Et bonsoir YouTube. Bienvenue pour une nouvelle vidéo. Moi je commence devant un truc que... J'ai même vu où j'en étais moi du coup. Oui, j'en suis que je sais pas où je vais quoi.
Hey, you. Come here a tick. Just want to ask you a few questions, love. Like about who you're with. That six-sided fellow by your side. Tell me about him. Oh, sure you don't. But then, maybe I start talking to other people instead. Maybe I start telling them all about you. I think you got one of them dice by your side. See, most people wouldn't recognize them no more. They've been extinct for so long. Banned by the Queen. And she's got a terrifying black one. The only one left in all the land. Or so she thinks. I'm sure you don't. Having a dice is treason, after all. Be careful out there, love. There might not be many of us left who know what you're up to. But you can't fool everyone all of the time. See you around, kid. So, it does speak. And with the ancient dice tongue. How intriguing. Oh, feisty little one, ain't ya? No need to threaten the curious. Do say I to the Queen once she does find you, hmm?
Ouais.
I don't know, Dicey, but I didn't like her one bit.
Non, c'est pas ça.
Dicey, over there!
Tu m'as fait peur pour... Je vais me faire disputer parce que j'avais pas vu ton message tout de suite. Oui, il est sympa, c'est tout mignon. Alors, t'as pas encore vu, peut-être tu verras un petit peu après, mais les phases de combat sont spéciales, hein. Là, c'est juste de la farfouille. Par contre, j'ai encore beaucoup de mal à me diriger. Les personnages... Ah non, c'est pas toi, mais c'est mon modo. Il m'a fait... Eh oh, te réponds pas là. Mais tu vois, comme tu vois, là, t'as les personnages, ils sont quand même... Toi, tu ressembles à peu près à une petite fille correctement. Si t'as pas vu le tout début, en gros, tu as deux sœurs. C'est père et impair. Et tu décides de... en gros, l'étage où tu vis par un lancer de dés par la reine. Et donc sa sœur a été décidée comme une sixtaine, alors que elle fait partie du monde 1, et donc sa sœur a été enlevée. Et là, t'es parti chercher sa sœur. Et là, je t'avoue que je sais pas trop où je traîne. Oh, ça, si, c'était la phase de combat, ça. Attends, ça c'est où j'ai combattu. Donc par là, on a tout fait. Et j'avoue que pour l'instant, j'ai du mal à repérer sur la carte. J'arrive pas trop à savoir où je suis. Ouais, genre, voici un autre habitant. J'aimerais bien aller à l'allée des malandrins. Alors celui-là aussi, il est pas mal comme personnage. C'est le marchand. Où je vais? Je ne sais point, je suis perdu. Ça y est, on joue pas une journée et on sait plus ce qu'on fait.
Oi, kid! You want crispy twigs? Kids love? Crispy twigs?
Who wants some super juice? I got super juice here.
Seller street socks. Get your socks here.
Flavors of super juice. You know.
Get your pre-chewed food here, smooth and silky.
Stai kinken. Story the bar. Elo de debatable. Fantastical.
Alors, comment ça déjà? J'ai dû y faire.
I got a 50% off sale. That's twice as cheap as normal.
Cool dice costume, kid. Careful you don't get arrested in it.
That's a spiffy nice costume, kid. My grandmother told me about him.
Et c'est tout.
I'm being attacked by robots!
Tiens, là tu vas pouvoir découvrir comment on se bat dans ce jeu. Ah, surtout si je fais ça. Donc si tu récupères les cristaux là, qui apparaissent sur les bonhommes. Après, on lance le dé quand on a récupéré assez de petits. Et tu joues tes cartes. Plus 2. Oula, oula, oula. Et c'est un tout petit espace là. Oula. Ah, j'aime pas du tout comment ça se passe là.
You saved my bacon there, kid.
Piouf. Bienvenue à toi, petit Satan. Et merci du coucou.
Look, let me repay you with a deal. I'm looking to trade a weird-looking four-sided skull for a gobblegregger. That'll be just the thing I need to gobblegreg my way out of future robot trouble. What do you say, kid? You don't know what a gobblegregger is? Ah, forget it then, kid. But, you know, do come back if by any chance you happen to find one. You don't know what a gobblegregger is? Ah, forget it then, kid. But do come back if by any chance you happen to find one.
Allez, va chercher des sous.
That is such a creative dice costume. No way, Ronaldo. Are you seeing this?
What's a dice?
Qu'est-ce qu'on a là-haut?
Words for sale. Who wants to buy a word? Here's one for free. Syzygy.
Hello! Can I interest you in a potion? Wait a minute. I don't know you. I only sell potions to my regular customers. I don't give out my art willy-nilly. You're not from around here, are you? You must feel lost.
It would be logical to give her a summary of the town that she finds herself in.
I was getting to that. Jeez. It would be logical of me to give you a summary of the town you find yourself in. As you may have noticed, we're big into duality here.
even though it has its not unsubstantial downsides.
By the card makers, I'm speaking, Jorid!
Split personality, though ours is more unfortunate than most. Jared and I don't agree on very much these days.
Yes, though, more by necessity than choice. Don't tell him, but my business partner lacks the imagination necessary to...
Imagination? You're a mad scientist! You lack the business acumen, or even the base financial literacy to...
Don't start with me, Jorid. As you can see, Jorid and I are in conflict a lot. We want different things in business, in life, in love.
In that some of us don't want love because it's an illogical distraction.
And some of us want to get
Mad kissy! Also, we are at loggerheads over the direction of our business. But not for long. I am working on a potion to decide this once and for all. Yes, a potion to decide who is in charge. Whoever drinks it will be the leader once and for all, regardless of what the dice say.
which will be me.
You misspoke, as anyone could clearly see that I am intended to be the one in charge. If you simply reason it out, you'll see that...
You know what? I have had it with your condescending and your precious logic.
An emotional and frankly embarrassing response, dare I say, cringe-worthy?
You two enjoy talking.
Et ils
I'm
m'ont
out of
perdu
here.
en cours de
La la
route
la la
là-dedans.
la la, can't hear you. La 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 la, can't hear you.
Ah, we have a few moments of privacy. There is one thing. That potion I mentioned. I need ingredients to finish it. And I'm afraid time is of some matter because my partner is working on a similar potion. One that will lock me out for good. It's logical, therefore, that I finish my potion first. So, if you'd be so kind as to find what I need before that happens, I would appreciate it. I can barely hear you with these fingers in my ears, but that sounded like a yes? Excellent. I require 3 blues. Unremarkable organisms distinguished by their loud screams. Listen for their sounds, and you'll find them. And don't worry about harvesting them for my experiments. My research indicates that it is actually quite ethical and logical for me to do this. And don't worry about harvesting them for me. Think of them like little vegetables, which, due to their particular evolution, know how to scream. It's all very logical. Oh, and there's a mighty reward in it for you. In conclusion, what I've said is highly intriguing, and if I were you, I'd go find those bloobs. Promptly. Farewell, kind stranger.
He's gone, yeah? Perfect! Listen, before you go, that potion that we're working on, I need ingredients first to finish it. Because as soon as he gets control again, my partner is going to invent a potion to lock me out for good! There's no stopping him. It's logical. So, if you'd be so kind as to find what I need before that happens, I'd be much obliged. Oh, nobody's going to die. It'll be fine. But I trust you, and you don't need to decide now. Get the bloobs, only give them to me instead of him. Got it? Oh, and there's a reward in it for you. I know, it's so intriguing. If I were you, I'd go find those ingredients to discover what it is.
Oh la vache.
Raise the stakes with a new card. Many.
Ça sert à rien.
And lo, did the number 2 come to random, and lo, it was good. Oh dear, do I ever shut up? And lo, did the number 2 inspire all to praise the Queen for twice as long. And lo, did the Queen bless us with not 1, but 2 towns, and 2 moons, rather than simply the boring one.
Ah non, 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 non.
Behold, the door to 3 Town. Alas, the door was sealed shut, and only a roll of a 3 would open it. But Even's friend was 1 dot short. He could only roll a 1 and a 2, and Even would have to find a way to upgrade him.
Strange. What's up with these little guys? I wonder if they could fix you.
Oula. Je suis pas prête.
Roll your dice and defeat all enemies. It's that simple.
Seemed as though Dicey was affecting that
Incoming
giant
treasure.
board game.
Oula. Ah, j'ai plus d'épée surtout. Ah ouais, non, mais toi, t'es comme ça aussi.
door wouldn't open until Dicey had a third pip. Which was good, because it saved me from having to repeat myself.
You dang little blue critter!
Come on, Dicey, let's go!
You can't hear that, can't you? That noise! Dang it. I'm trying to sleep, and that blabbed bloob is up on my roof making a ruckus. Lady, you'd do an old man's heart good if you could see your way to clearing those dang bloobs off my roof. All I want to do is nap. I'm old. I've spent more hours awake than anyone, and I deserve some moments of blessed unconsciousness. Quiet unconsciousness. You'll help me, won't you? I'll reward you or something. Thank you, little one. You've made an old man's heart want to fill with hope, which will happen as soon as this old man's ears are no longer filled with cotton to keep that darn noise down. Please don't dawdle now. I'm very old. Quiet down! I'm old and I'm tired, and I demand you respect that.
Ah non, je peux monter là.
Thank you, little one.
Ja, company! Taken de mahane! Aardekin! Look de mahne hele!
A dice! Child! Yes, you! Come closer.
Ouais, on verra dans 2 secondes. Je finis de regarder autour. Il va vouloir m'arnaquer
Come
encore.
closer, child. You, child. I believe we can be useful to each other. No, nor I you, but the threads of fate weave strange fabrics indeed. You see, I've noticed that you have a dice with you. Right, a good act, child. You'll need your wits to survive what's coming, I'd wager. So, let's say, hypothetically, you have a dice, which of course you don't, which means you, hypothetically, have experience in their identification and true nature. I've heard tell of a dice circulating Cellar Street. Of course, it's been so long since a true dice has been here. People don't entirely recognize it for what it is. And if these rumors were true, well, I dare say you could be the one to find it. The folks dimly sense it has value. They treat it as something rare and unique, say a fossil, not knowing its true value, its true nature. I believe someone like yourself could trade for it, or at the very least, trade up to it. Hypothetically, of course. And if you did hypothetically succeed in possessing such a dice, well, I'd be interested. And I'd make it worth your while. Worth your while indeed. Oh, go goodness. You can't, child. But you can trade with me. That's all I'm asking. I've told you all I can. Oh, except that I've heard whispers that someone is buying words, and someone else is selling them. And that would be where I'd start. Make yourself useful, child. Trade and trade until, before you know it, you've got your hands on one of those dangerous, awful, deadly dice. And then you give it to me, and I will take care of it.
Je le sens pas, ce groupe de rats là.
All this two-ness reminds me of Odd. I promise you, sister, I am coming for you.
As she looked up, Even began to realize that Two Town's name was easily twice as literal as she'd suspected. They seemed to be constructing a second town.
I've had enough of this job. Ouch. Okay. All right. Huh? Oh, a dice? Where did you come from, little one?
Let him go! That's right. You better smarten up and look where you're going, or I...
Well, you're very angry for someone so small.
I'm not small. You're a big, clumsy giant who goes around sitting on my friends.
Again, I apologize. It was an accident.
All right, apology accepted. Look, I'm trying to find my sister, and I've got to get through that big old door.
Name's Seymour. Haven't seen your sister, though. Thing is, I don't see too much of anything these days, and not since the nanny confiscated most of my eyes. 2 of them for Two Town, she said. Nanny Fortuna's the right hand of the queen, and has been for years. She's as mean as she is old. And let's just say she doesn't take kindly to people borrowing her super pricey mechanical spider wagon. Anyway, once she gave my eyes to the mayor, they disappeared. I haven't heard any news about them since. So, it seems like we both have a reason not to like her. The Civil War and Freedom, you know, tried to desert it and got sentenced for treason. I wasn't doing any good there anyway. I'm a lover, not a fighter. But enough about that. What's up with this dice? I haven't seen a real one in years. I see you're missing a couple of pips, little one, if you're gonna go anywhere. You are new, aren't you? Door to 3 towns forever locked. Keeps the district separate by order of the Queen. You'd need to roll a 3 to open it, and since nobody has a dice anymore, well, they stay closed. But your little friend's so close to 3. I could fix you, but I can't. Not unless I get my missing eyes back. Oh, if only a brave dice wielder would find it in her heart of glory to begin a quest to find and return my eyes.
Pardon.
Absolutely. I'm certain the nanny passed my eyes on to the mayor. Of course, if she'd given them to the right mayor, getting them back would be easy, but she gave them to that upside down one. Ugh, what a nightmare. Oh, that's a good one. Listen, even if things were that easy, do you think we'd all be here? Heck no! We'd all be in Six Town, living the high life, relaxing by whatever it is that Six Towners relax by. A pool of gold, probably. Sadly, it's not that easy, even. Especially not since that nanny has given my eyes to that nightmare of a mayor. So, yeah, find my eyes, and I can definitely help you. So, you'll help out old Seymour? Thank you, thank you. Be careful with that two-faced mayor. Okay, if you need me, I'll be over at the town square, near the door to Freedom.
Even decided that she felt a kinship with this sad, large monster. He'd been hurt by the same people who took her sister. She had the sense she was the only one who could help him. And she had the sense Seymour could end up helping her too.
Je suis en train de retourner en arrière. Oui. Non, il n'y a rien dans le petit trou. Phew.
Low down there. That I am. Well, one of them at least. And you, young lady, are? Well met, Even.
At last, Even had arrived at the mayor of Two Town, the administrator of this land, and the alleged thief of Seymour's eyes. Or at least, Even had arrived at his lower extremities.
What brings you to my office today, Even? You're trying to blind your mister with your swollen thighs?
Oula.
Mine a twister for some colon guys? Grind your... why don't you take the elevator and step into my office, Even?
It'll be easier to talk.
It's so beautiful, the upside down town. A shining city in the sky.
Comment ça, je suis coincée là? Mais... Non mais, tu veux pas que je monte les escaliers?
Yes, yes, hello. Step into my office, such as it is. Don't mind the thing sticking out of my hat. He's... How best to explain this? I had a lot on my mind about this upside downtown project. It was starting to get out of hand, and then one day he was just there.
I've always been here.
Right. We'd better keep our voices down even, if we are to keep this conversation away from his ears. I'm sure you noticed the changes here even. Our personalities becoming personified now. Yes, that's what Royam is. He's getting more powerful every day, and I don't know how to fix him, or everything else. I don't know how to fix this town even, and I don't know why I'm telling you this. Oh, I suppose you just have a face one can trust. In any case, what brings you to the mayor today? What's that, little girl? You want to know how our first-past-the-post democratic system works? Why, I'd be happy to explain it in tremendous detail beginning now. Okay, I think that warded him off. That thing growing out of my hat has a name. Royam. What? Oh, I never thought of that. Anyway, Royam is my opposite side. He's much more, self-assured than I am, which normally would be great, but the things he's doing, I don't know if I can support them. Well, for starters, he's wasting precious time and people on this upside-down project. Secondly, he is bat-dung mad as a hatter, and he freaks me out personally. He's my opposite, but at the end of the day, that's the grand thing about Two Town, isn't it? Everyone's got the other half. It's just like breathing to us. Mostly like breathing. Oh, that's the Queen's idea. She wants us to build a second Two Town. Duality and all that. It'll be glorious, of course. Everything the Queen does is glorious. But, well, it just seems to be that it's taking its time to get to that glory and, well, never mind. I'm speaking out of turn. Oh, the Queen always knows best. It's like Nanny Fortuna says, the queen rules by the grace of her black dice, and the black dice never lies. It is, yes. It didn't used to be this way. Truth be told, the two-ness in this town can be a little tiring. Everyone being split into dual personalities is what makes us who we are. But building a second city... Exactly. At its best, it is a mad experiment to test my patience, keeping half of the citizenry occupied with useless work while the rest of my town stagnates. Oh, but look at myself lose my temper again. We must trust in the Queen's grand plan for us all, in our duty to ensure that what she wants happens. In the end, it is all fair, even random rules. I wish it were that easy, even, but... But I'm just the mayor, and she's the queen! I'm simply not a man of action, even. Not anymore. There's nothing I can do. Yes, well, we must all take the roles we're given in life, yes? I'm afraid not even. Despite my title, I'm in no position to help you. But... well, if you dared, you could try talking to Royam directly. I shouldn't even be mentioning his name. But, well, you need my help, and this is all I can do. I suspect he knows more than he lets on. I'm lowering an elevator for you, even. It's your choice. And good luck.
Eh bien, on va faire une petite pause. On va couper YouTube. On ira voir la suite juste après. Je vous remercie d'avoir regardé et à la prochaine vidéo. Bye bye YouTube.